On this episode, we are archery hunting in New York. Plus, member footage with Rush Uncut.
She's going home to New York. That's a nice buck. Nice New York buck down.
What a stud.
Got a really nice buck.
What a beauty.
We got it done in New York.
Rush Outdoors is brought to you by Runnings, your home farm and outdoor store.
Hey everyone, welcome to Rush Outdoors. I'm Real Tree Pro Staffer Tim Andrews. Hey, today we're at Brian Kirby's hunting ground. We got the Maverick, we got the Next Level Elevate, and we're getting busy. Hey, we're just about ready to raise this thing. While we're doing that, join Brian Kirby right here, hunting whitetails.
Good morning. It is springtime, and what I'm doing here, I'm at my uncle's spot. This is where I shot my buck last year with the bow. First archery buck, super awesome hunt. But I noticed last year they kept working their way across this little field that's right here. Perfect place for a food plot. So I'm putting in a clover plot. Domain comeback kid is going in. So right now I got to go in, kill the weeds, kill everything that's there. We're gonna start fresh, and hopefully this thing's a deer magnet. Well, let's get started. All right, plot is all sprayed. It's a 30 by 30 yard plot. I put a ground blind right there in the middle, and it should be a sweet spot. Like I said, the deer work their way through here. Next time I see you, we're gonna be tilling and seeding. See you then. Hey, what's up everybody? It's summertime. But summer is almost over, and I got one more food plot to go in the ground. And you know, all the time we always hear it, oh, you TV show guys got it easy, you know, everything gets handed to you, blah blah blah. That's a lie. I want to show you something here. This is my rider lawnmower that I use at home. I had to tow it here. That's my tiller. Those don't go together. That's just how I'm gonna get it back there, because that thing's so slow. I'm dragging it with my lawnmower, hopefully keeping the tills off the ground so it doesn't rip one off. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drag it out there, till the food plot with this little 17-inch wide tiller. And that's what we gotta do to get food plots in the ground. So we put the work in just like you do. The only difference is I'm filming it. So let's get to work. Just freshly tilled this batch right here at the end of my food plot. Right there, I'm putting a blind. This is gonna be more of a later season thing. We're putting in bombshell, all sorts of goodies. Ethiopian cabbage, brassicas, turnips. So hopefully this is gonna be a sweet little plot here. The deer already work this area, which I think is key to any good plot, is don't try to pull off a miracle when there's nothing there. But the deer come here, we're gonna slow them down and hopefully get some shots off.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Discover Tug Hill. Our backyard, your adventure.
sights and sounds of Niagara Falls, USA, an outdoor playground for those of all ages. Discover the majestic Niagara Falls and immerse yourself in history, arts, culture, and adventure. From high-speed jet boats racing through Class 5 rapids, scenic hikes in the Niagara Gorge, or world-class sport fishing in the Niagara River and Lake Ontario, explore more at NiagaraFallsUSA.com or call 1-877-FALLS-US.
Our time spent in the outdoors is building stories. Stories that last long after the hunt. The Maverick XL is part of that story. The lightweight, two-piece design makes the Maverick a leader in portability, but still tough enough to handle any season. True 360-degree viewing means more opportunities to take your shot. Customize it your way or use the Maverick Next Level platform system. Your hunt, your way, your story. That's Maverick Hunting.
Introducing the revolutionary Umarex Complete NCR, the first PCP air rifle powered by the new high-pressure nitro air power cartridge, delivering more power, more impact, and more precision at a greater distance, shot after consistent shot. The Complete is the perfect companion from the backyard to the backcountry. The revolutionary Umarex Complete nitrogen cartridge rifle. Harness the power of air.
Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by Maverick Hunting, Bear Archery, Umarex Air Guns, the New York Sportsman's Expo, Niagara Falls, USA, CVA, Whitewater Fishing Apparel, Scent Lock, Nocturnal Lighted Knox, Muds Boots, Block Targets, Trophy Ridge, and these fine sponsors.
October 17th, doing another evening sit, overlooking the domain clover plot. I was in here yesterday, not to hunt, but to check. I was actually restarting one of the cameras out here because I wanted to put a new SD card in it. And I kicked up a bunch of deer that were like here early. It was like maybe 3 o'clock. So I got in here a lot earlier than I usually get in, just in case they work their way through. But there's some big bucks on trail camera here. Lots and lots of does, so anything's on the menu tonight. Let's make it happen.
Oh my God, I just drilled a buck. Yes! Ooh, he came out. I grunted at him. Like, I saw him, he looked big. And he was coming in and I grunted. And he stopped and I knew he was interested, so I hit that Quaker boy again and I grunted. Got a little more aggressive, I did a little snort wheeze with my mouth. He came in, he was at 30 yards hung up. I thought he turned a little more. He was getting last light. I had 5 minutes left of legal shooting light. And I took my shot, he turned. It looks like it was a good hit. It looks maybe like lungs, maybe a little liver, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna get out, check the blood, and see what we got. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Oh my gosh. That's good blood. That's a good sign.
While tracking the deer, I had a really good blood trail, but then I got hit in the eye with a pricker bush, and it was just way too thick. I had a hard time opening my eye from that point on, and I had to back out.
Looks like this way. Alright, quick update. We're still tracking. We're on the blood. It's just little drops, little drops. You could tell the deer must have took off running. So I'm assuming I kicked him up from tracking too early last night. Trying to keep holding on to the hope here. This is stressful. Blood. Good blood, Ryan. Right here. Good blood. Blood. Oh, this whole trail is saturated. Oh, here we go. He slowed down. Blood. 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 That's a tail. That's a tail. That's a tail. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yes! Dude, he's right over here. He's over here. Here he is, my 2023 whitetail buck with the bow. I'm super pumped. Last year I finally got my first bow buck, and for the fact that this year it happened again, and after not too many sits, I am super happy. I saw him pop out about 100 yards away. I grunted, he stopped, started to come my way, but he hung up at 55 yards. I grunted again and did a little snort wheeze, and that was it. He came into the final 35 yards away. I thought he turned a little bit before I shot, but apparently I was wrong. But doesn't matter. We came back in the morning, we found him. I'm super excited to punch this buck tag early. Now hopefully I'll get some does and start filling the freezer.
Huge thank you to my buddy Ryan Pizzula for helping me track this buck, and my Uncle Craig for allowing me to hunt this property year after year. This hunt meant so much to me.
For live updates, like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by the Black Lake Chamber of Commerce, Wood Boat Brewery, Steel, Muzzy Broadheads, Old Man Tree Stands, Carbon Express Arrows, Domain Food Plots Seed and Attractants, Hunter Safety Systems, Vortex Optics, Quaker Boy, and these fine sponsors.
What's up, everyone? November 5th here in New York, and I've had haven't really been out hunting since I shot my buck. I got my hands on my dad's crossbow. Crossbow season just opened, so we're gonna head out. Hopefully see some deer. I got Savannah with me. This is Savannah's first hunt, and hopefully we see some deer tonight. You ready to go hunting?
Yeah.
Set up. We're in the Maverick overlooking the Domain illicit food plot I planted this year. The deer have been hitting it hard, especially the does during this whole archery season. I just haven't really had a chance to hunt it since I shot my buck. But crossbow season is here. Savannah's first hunt. Let's go, baby. What'd you think, babe? Was that cool?
Yes.
So, two does came out. They weren't big. They were young does, but they were out here feeding for a while. And Savannah's been sitting here for a long time, so I let her make the call. I asked her if she wanted me to shoot one, so I picked one of them, and you saw the rest. Alright, it's been about 20 minutes or so. We're just gonna quietly sneak down, check on the arrow, and see what we got for blood. Ready to go, Savannah? Yeah. Alright, let's get down.
So excited. Oh.
Got a clean pass through. Found the arrow. Got blood right here already.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna track the blood a little bit and see what we can find. Hopefully we got a deer at the end of the tunnel. Oh yeah, look at this red carpet treatment right here. Blood. Muzzy laid her open. That's for sure. Deer.
Hey everybody, we just got it done. She barely ran. I had probably a 30-yard track. Perfect heart shot, which is definitely what you want. That's my first kill with the crossbow. Not a huge deer. It's probably a two and a half year old doe, but it's gonna be some good eating right here. And this was Savannah's first hunt ever. I let Savannah make the call, and when she said go for it, I got it right behind the shoulder and let it go, man. It's pretty cool hunting with a crossbow. I've never done it before. I might want to do it again. It's my dad's crossbow, and that's the first kill for that. He's never shot anything with it. Yeah, that's Grandpa's crossbow. So, pretty awesome hunt. The deer isn't even what matters to me. It matters that I had Savannah with me. She toughened it out, had to deal with the boredom of hunting, but she did great, and she got to experience what it's like to have deer staring down at you, and hopefully some more deer hunting in the future for us. Yeah, good job, baby. Love you.
Brian, congratulations. It just goes to show you that putting in a food plot, you're blind, but now you elevated it. It's gonna be an awesome spot this fall.
Hi, Gordon Wood here with Rush Outdoors. When I want to know what's going on in the great outdoors in New York State, I turn no farther than the New York Outdoor News, the sportsman's choice for news and information.
Okay, now it's time for this week's Runnings Rundown, brought to you by Runnings, your home farm and outdoor store. This week we're talking tools, as in DeWalt Tools, founded in 1924, has providing contractors, homeowners, basically anybody need a tool, quality products. From saws, drills, basically any power tool you need, DeWalt has something for you. With multiple aisles dedicated to DeWalt Tools, check out your local running store for all your tool needs, and that's your Runnings Rundown.
With beer as crisp as the water of the St. Lawrence River and as robust as the mahogany boats that travel its waterways, the Woodboat Brewery crafts fresh, flavorful brews that capture the beauty and pleasure of this great river. We pair our hops-rich beauties with wood oven pizza handmade from fresh local ingredients. We're open year-round at our centrally located brewery, so come. No matter the season, there are always good times at the Woodboat Brewery.
Nestled in the heart of St. Lawrence County, Black Lake is one of New York's most pristine vacation destinations. Join us for a relaxing day on shore or have an exciting day on the water. Black Lake offers fishing for serious anglers and those looking to create lifelong memories with the family. Stay at the lake at one of our many cottages and campgrounds. For more information, go to blacklakeny.com. Rush Uncut is brought to you by Moby Dick Charters of Henderson Harbor, New York.
Welcome to Rush Uncut. This is Gordon and I'm Keith. We are at my shooting range at my camp throwing some arrows with a bare bow. Rush Uncut's the member-driven portion of the show where people just like you and me can submit your footage and have it aired right here on our TV show. All right, up next we have Rush Uncut member Ryan Mortensen on an archery hunt in Wisconsin. Let's check this out.
We are against the ropes right now. It is November 14th, 2023. Tuesday. Our firearm season starts on Saturday. Oh baby, yeah. Drilled him. He's dead. He's dead. I can see his head down.
Is it?
Oh, Dad!
You got toilet paper on. Oh, you got a broken horse.
Yeah, that's what I said. Maybe it snapped. Dad, that's a big buck.
Well, there he is. This is one we never had on camera. I've never had on camera. Got a lot of character to him. Broke off his brow tine here or something. But he's got 10 points on him yet. And we wrapped it up. 3-4 days before our rifle season kicks off here in Wisconsin. So there we go. You're watching Rush Uncut on the World for Rush Outdoors.
Hey Ryan, that buck had a lot of character. Did you see that thing, Keith?
That's a nice buck. Good job, buddy.
All right, up next we have Rush Uncut member Jace Bonikowski on his first deer hunt. Let's check this out.
Jace is the hunter tonight. We're trying to get him his first deer. He wants to shoot a buck first, so that's what we're gonna let him do. Get right behind his shoulder. Get your on there. You want him? Burr. Burr. Kill him. Oh shoot, hang on. Okay. Was that exciting or what? Yeah. Alright, give me a hug, buddy. Oh, I love you. Proud of you.
Jace, that was an awesome hunt. Your first deer, congratulations.
Awesome job, buddy. Keep them coming. If you want to become a member, it's easy. Log on to the website, rushoutdoors.com, click on the Uncut logo, fill out all your information, sign up there.
Or you can stop on down to the New York Sportsman's Expo in the end of January at the New York State Fairgrounds and sign up in person, meet the whole Rush Outdoors crew, and book a hunt. Don't forget the Rush Outdoors with a camera.
Rush Uncut is brought to you by Fire Tower Doubles, Upstream Construction, Dryden Lawn and Recreation, Iron Skillet Seasonings, Woody's Maple Syrup, Prime Cuts Barbershop, JP Builders, Peak Performance Labradors, Coyote Eyewear, Case Marina, IBEW 43, and IBEW 1249.
Man, what an awesome view up here. Brian, you're all set. You're gonna have a great season. Looking forward to grip and grin photos, but we're out of time. From everyone at Rush Outdoors, I'm your host, Tim Andrus. We'll see you in the Maverick line.
Check this out.
Check this out. Watch me hit the target. What do I say?
You know.
Pooping?
No. These. Oh my God.